Ladies and gentlemen, I am here today to provide you the most exciting news I have heard about Kin, definitely since this channel has started, probably since the Kinit app was first released, but that is that the Kinit app is now available on the Apple App Store, which is to say that Kin has become the first Apple-approved cryptocurrency, period. That's it. Kinit has become the first app with earn and spend opportunities that has been approved by Apple, but the fact that Kin is the cryptocurrency used within it means that Kin is now approved by the Apple App Store. Now, a couple months ago, when Apple changed from having a list of the approved cryptocurrencies that could be featured in the apps on their store, people within the Kin community kind of feared that maybe the app would not work out due to the new, somewhat strict rules that they had placed. Those rules, to summarize, being that wallets were allowed, essentially. You weren't allowed to mine using the phone. You could create like a portal to a miner that's kind of off of the device and in the cloud, but you couldn't mine using the device. You could use the transaction elements of cryptocurrency as long as it was on an approved... Words are really messing me up today because I'm so excited. You could use exchanges as long as it was on one of the approved exchanges. Initial coin offerings were allowed under fancy rules about what banks and what financial institutions were allowed to create them, essentially. And the number 5 rule, which was the biggest concern for the Kit community, was that cryptocurrency apps may not offer currency for completing tasks, such as downloading other apps, encouraging other users to download, posting to social networks, etc. Now that was very scary for the Kin community because Kinit is its whole own digital ecosystem. It's a rewards-based economy, and the idea that you weren't going to be allowed to give users cryptocurrency for completing tasks was like a shot in the foot to us. But you know what? We have moved past that because Kinit is now on the Apple App Store. That was my first page of notes. I'm throwing that on the ground. I'm so excited, everybody. So, in the months since this happened, Ted Livingston has assured everyone, Ted Livingston being the founder of Kik and the kind of head behind the Kin cryptocurrency, but he's been assuring everyone that has been in a dialogue with Apple, having conversations that nobody else in the world was having with them, that would allow the Kin group to release an app compliant with all of the standards laid out by Apple, that would be breaking no rules, that every Apple user would soon be able to take advantage of. But today, it has happened. Today, the Kin team made the surprise announcement that Kinit is now available on iOS for consumers in the United States, joining the release of it for Android a little bit over a month ago. And this is a huge deal. I mean, this is the entry point for millions and millions of people to interact with these earn-spend opportunities, to complete quizzes, tasks, polls, what have you, in order to earn the cryptocurrency that is very much so on track to be the most used in the world by the end of the year. But with brands such as Red Bull and Swarovski using some of the partners that are already integrated, like Swelly, it just shows that companies are coming on board. Apple has approved us, which is allowing millions more people to join us. We are really in a great spot, and the more news I hear from any official source about Kin, the more excited I get. So, this means the important things. Kin is the first cryptocurrency app to be granted exemption from Apple's guidelines. It shows Apple's commitment to supporting quality products in the cryptocurrency space, and it demonstrates the prowess of Kin's business development and partnerships team. Dylan was a big word, prowess, well done. That was mostly Dylan's article, so thank you, Dylan, very much for writing a conclusive, telling report about the state of Kinit on iOS. But ladies and gentlemen, that's it, you know? Go out, if you have an iOS or an Android, go out, download the app. The link will be in the video description. Send this to your friends. Send it to them with just the timeline where I start talking about downloading the app. So all they know is to download the app. Maybe they don't care about all the fancy stuff Apple's doing, but they will care about being a part of what is soon to be the most used cryptocurrency in the entire world. Thank you everyone for watching very, very much. thank you to the Kin team for their continued incredible work, and all of the Kin ambassadors for doing all the great things they are doing. So I would just like to tell you all that if you want to find me on Twitter or Reddit, you can find me at the Kinformant, TheKinFormant, and you can find me on this YouTube, which you're already watching. So that was pointless to say. Thank you all very, very much, and I hope to be talking to all of you again soon with some more great Kin cryptocurrency news. Adios. I missed it.